Dr. Frank Schallenberger's Second Opinion, the Independent Thinker's Guide to Health and Wellness. In today's video, we will be discussing what's better than eating a high-quality diet to slow the aging process and fight disease. You already know that one of the healthiest things you can do to live long and avoid disease is to eat good whole food. But did you know there are 2 diet strategies you can use that might help even more? New research shows that these 2 strategies can help you live longer and fight off chronic disease like multiple sclerosis. And this research suggests that these strategies might work even better than eating high-quality food. I know that's hard to believe, but here's the evidence. In one study, Harvard scientists found that one of the best dietary habits you can have is to not eat. No, you don't have to starve yourself. They used intermittent fasting. To do the study, the scientists used a round worm by the name of C. elegans. C. elegans has been used for years as a model for anti-aging experiments. In their experiment, these researchers were able to show 2 important effects of not eating. 1, it increases AMPK. AMP is activated protein kinase. AMPK is a potent stimulator of mitochondrial energy production and overall metabolism. The other effect has to do with the fatty acid oxidation. Fatty acid oxidation is simply the scientific term for fat burning. The scientists discovered that not eating stimulates fat burning, and the results? Because of these 2 effects, they were able to show that when they gave the C. elegans less food, the little guys lived longer, much longer. In their words, finally, we show that increasing lifespan via maintaining mitochondrial network homeostasis requires fatty acid oxidation and peroxisomal function. Together, these data demonstrate that mechanisms that promote mitochondrial homeostasis and plasticity can be targeted to promote healthy aging. It slows down aging in 2 ways. William Mayer, senior author on the study, explained the importance of their findings. Although previous work has shown how intermittent fasting can slow aging, we are only beginning to understand the underlying biology. He goes on to explain that their research shows that intermittent fasting slows down aging in 2 ways. 1, by manipulating mitochondrial networks to keep them in a youthful state, and 2, by increasing fat metabolism. Low energy conditions, such as dietary restrictions and intermittent fasting, have previously been shown to promote healthy aging, explains Heather Wire, lead author of the study. Our findings open up new avenues in the search for therapeutic strategies that will reduce our likelihood of developing age-related diseases as we get older. Are there options other than fasting? Fasting is tough for some people. Going without food can be very hard. So another option that is very similar results in calorie restrictions. When we think of calorie restrictions, we typically associate it with weight loss. If you're happy with your weight, you may never have considered counting or cutting calories. In fact, you may have heard that prolonged calories restriction can actually slow your metabolism down. It's true, but it could actually be a good thing. Here's why you may want to consider cutting your calories even if you aren't seeking to lose weight. Researchers designed the Calorie Comprehensive Assessment of the Long-Term Effects of Reducing Intake of Energy trial to assess the effects of calorie restriction on metabolism and ultimately on aging in non-obese participants. They were able to convince 53 healthy people between the ages of 21 and 50 to take part in this study, which required them to cut their caloric intake by 15% and maintain this reduction for 2 years. The researchers tracked a number of markers through the trial, in part to ensure that the participants were indeed sticking to their calorie allotment. They lost more than just weight. According to the results of the study, the participants did lose weight, an average of nearly 9 kilograms apiece. But that wasn't all they lost. They experienced systematic decreases in oxidative stress, which contributes significantly to issues like Alzheimer's disease, Parkinson's disease, cancer disease, heart disease, arthritis, and diabetes. The participants not only enjoyed these benefits, but many also reported boosts in mood and overall quality of life, even if they considered themselves healthy to begin with. None of the participants experienced adverse side effects like anemia, excessive bone loss, or menstrual disorders. Overall, following this calorie-restricted diet, seems to have been quite beneficial. These two strategies, fasting and calorie restriction, are fantastic ways to live longer and avoid disease. In fact, one other study found that fasting can help fight multiple sclerosis. These mice were able to fight MS. We've known for some time that dietary changes are an important part of treating MS. Now, research from the Washington University School of Medicine is exploring the role of gut microbiomes in this disease, and the researchers have found a new way to improve gut health and reduce the symptoms associated with MS.
Thank you for listening to today's audio newsletter brought to you by Second Opinion. Please remember to like this video and subscribe to our channel to see future videos. You can also visit us at www.secondopinionnewsletter.com. Thanks, and have a great day.